Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Martina. I told you guys some days ago to send in some questions on my Insta story, and some of you guys sent in your questions, which I'm going to be answering in today's video. So let's begin. The first question: when will you start posting normal vlogs on your new YouTube channel? So I know a lot of you guys watching my videos are not in medical school and are not in any medical related field. And I have been making medical school videos for like 5 years, from my second year of medical school till now. And I have gotten to a point where I want to stop making medical school videos, stop making study related videos, because I am tired of it. Like, it is not allowing me to express the creative side I want to express whenever I make my videos. And being in the hospital, there's only so little I can show to you guys. It's very restricting making medical school videos, and I feel like in my previous videos I have spoken about almost everything I can talk about when it comes to being a medical student in China. I have tried to answer a lot of questions in my previous videos, and at this point I don't think there's anything more I can contribute to the medical students in China type of videos, because I have done all I can. And honestly, I have finished my medical school journey in China. So I want to speak to you guys, my viewers, those in medical school. I'm going to stop making medical school videos, study related videos, and move on to lifestyle videos that I am interested in, type of videos I like to watch, type of content I want to put out. So I hope you guys will also stick around for that journey, because I am also excited and interested in changing and switching up things on this channel. So you guys should stick around. So my new YouTube channel is not going to be active because I have decided to switch this particular channel to what I wanted that channel to be. I'm going to put all my energy on this channel and make it more fun, more lively, lifestyle, things I'm interested in. And maybe some parts of being a doctor I would also do that, but like I said, the medicine content will be very little and very restricted. So my medical videos will be restricted to Q&A videos. So I will still give my medical viewers opportunities to ask me questions, and then I can answer. I feel like that is the best thing I can do. And the rest will be lifestyle videos, travel, talks, anything else I'm interested in. So you guys should please stick around for that. Next question: how do you manage relationship with studying? Does it affect your studies? For me, relationship has never really affected my studies. If anything, my partner has encouraged me to study and is always pushing me to focus on my schoolwork, as he was also a medical student. So it was not a distraction for me. But then it just depends on who you are. I'm the type of person that studying and school had the most priority in my life, was the most important thing. I didn't really put anything above my studying. So even my relationship was never above or more important than my studying. So it depends on you. I just suggest that if you're in a relationship, you do not let it have so much priority over your studying, because your studying for now is the most important thing that you can focus on. Of course, you should find time for your relationship, find time to hang out. And if your partner is a medical student also, then sometimes you guys can study together and do some school things together. That is also part of the relationship. But if he or she is not in the medical school, and maybe their schedule is not as packed as yours, then it can get quite distracting. But always have in mind that your school is the most important thing, your studies are the most important thing right now, and don't lose focus. As long as you know that school is the most important thing, with time, your partner will understand, or maybe not understand and decide to leave. But that's just how it is. One thing has to give, one thing has to be more important. It's very hard for you to put everything on the same level all the time. What will you advise your younger self, as in first year or second year as a resident? Okay, what will I advise my younger self, first year and second year of medical school? There's nothing new I can say in this particular video, so please go watch my advice videos. I have made 3 different videos on advice for medical, or 4 different videos on advice for medical students, first year, second year, third year. I'm going to link them in the description box so you guys can go check it out and watch it. What are you planning for your postgraduate course? At this point, I don't think I'm going to do a postgraduate course. I don't think I want to do a master's degree, but you never can tell. But asking me this question right now, it is no, I have no plans for getting a postgraduate degree. So if it changes, you guys will know. If it doesn't, this is where I stand for now. Is it hard dating in China? Yes, I would say it's hard because, okay, I feel like China is a place where people just pass through. It is a phase in life where you come here, you make temporary connections, you make temporary friendships, and you move on to the next place in life. And so many people here have that mentality because a lot of foreigners here are students. So at this age, so many people just want to come, have fun, be with whosoever they can be, and move on to the next phase. So being in a relationship in China, you would find a lot of people that are just interested in temporary connections. And if you are someone that is not interested in something temporary, it's going to be very difficult for you to find someone that wants the same thing as you. But it's also not impossible, but it will be very difficult. Are you in a long distance relationship? If yes, how does it feel? I feel like a lot of questions in this Q&A about relationships and dating, which is good because a lot of times my questions are usually medical related. Yes, I'm in a long distance relationship. How does it feel? It is very lonely, and apart from my like romantic long distance relationship, currently all my friends and everybody in my life is either out of the country or has moved out of the city, due to the whole COVID, travel restrictions, internship. Everyone I was close to, no one is in the city right now, so I'm alone. So during this my last phase in China, it's very difficult, it is very lonely, especially because I'm not the type of person that makes friends easily. So it has been very lonely. But then, with FaceTime and making phone calls, that is enough. And I also keep myself occupied with a lot of things like YouTube videos. So that really helps. I make videos, I go to the hospital, I study, and anytime I can, I make calls, FaceTime. That really helps. But overall, it is very lonely. But then, knowing that it is just temporary, the whole long distance thing is temporary. So that is very comforting, I can say. Do patients hesitate to talk to international students? No, the patients will speak to you, especially if you can speak Chinese. They will speak to you. They are free. I feel like most of the patients I have spoken to are always eager to speak to you, especially because you are an international student. They speak to you in Chinese. There are also some patients that can speak English, but very few. And those ones want to practice their English with you, but never restricting you and say, oh, don't speak to me, or oh, I don't want to speak to this person. No, if anything, they are so eager and excited to talk to you as an international student. These patients already know that you are a student and you're there to learn, so they try their best to be very receptive and give you a chance to learn. Does the school allow you directly interact with patients if your Chinese is good already? Well, you can interact with patients. No one is going to stop. If your Chinese is good, that is even better. You can speak to the patient, but you cannot do anything on the patient or be prescribing drugs or tell the patient to do this without your doctor. So your doctor is there to supervise you. So whatever thing that you want to communicate to the patient, whatever suggestions like medically, you have to speak to your doctor, who is your supervisor, and then she would say okay or not okay and talk to you about it. But you cannot go and start treating a patient on your own. No, you can't do that. I'm interested in the application process for internship. What is the requirements, process, and fees? Okay, for the internship while being a medical student, if you're doing your internship in China, then for my school in particular, if you're doing your internship in China, then the school fees, you pay your complete school fees like you pay every year. And if you're doing your internship back at home or outside of China, you pay only half of your school fees. and then the other half you do not pay. What is the process? Well, for those of us doing internship in China, there's no particular process. The school will just help you do everything. They are the ones that would speak to the hospital, speak to the supervisors and directors in the hospital, so the school will handle everything for you. But if you're doing internship back at home, then it is different, because then you by yourself, you have to reach out to the university, or sorry, you have to reach out to the teaching hospital you want to do internship in, and the process differs, depends on the country that you want to go to. So usually I just advise you speak to someone that has already done internship in the country that you want to go to. But for China, there's not much process. The school handles everything for you. And the fees, I spoke about the fees for China. And if you're going out of China, depending on the country, some teaching hospitals may require you to pay. In fact, a lot of them require you to pay, and maybe very few might just take you. Now, I've not heard of anyone that has done internship for free. Most times you have to pay, but yeah, that's it. Do you regret having studied in China? You guys, not at all. I do not regret my decision to study in China. I have had a very good medical education in China. If at all, if there's anything I could change, it will be that I do my internship outside of China and not in China. But for my first 5 years, no, I do not regret. China has taught me a lot. Apart from medicine alone, I have met very good people. I have been exposed. I have grown while being in China, and it is not something I regret one bit. How do you organize your study time, and how do you balance medical school and life? Well, I already have it at the back of my mind that school is the most important thing for me. So my social life is crumbling. I feel like at different points in your medical education, you have to keep choosing what is the most important thing for you. Maybe you have exams and you want to go out with your friends. It is all up to you. You choose. Do you rather hang out with your friends and then not study for your exams, or do you study and then choose to hang out later? Or do you divide your time and say, okay, let me study now when I think I've studied enough, or maybe after studying for a particular time, then I hang out? You just have to plan. But even when planning, you always have to know what your priority is. But one thing always has to do better, and one thing has to, be down there. It's all up to you to choose. For me, I chose my academic life over social life. So it's up to you. But when you know your schedule, when you know the type of person that you are, you can always, make time and find time to do whatever you want to do. Because as a student, it's not like you're studying 2/7. So it's not like you're studying 2/7. So sometimes you have to choose to use the time for sleeping, either to hang out or to study, or use time for study to hang out or to sleep, or just divide your time and plan very well, and just to make sure that you have enough time for studying. Sometimes you may have to study a lot on a particular day so that you can get time for a social activity on another day. Or if you decide to go for a social activity on one day, then you have to study like extra hard on another day to catch up on schoolwork. So you just have to plan everything and balance. It's different for everybody. So that's just how it is. This question says, would you be going back to Nigeria after graduating, or would you remain in China? You guys should relax. You guys should stop rushing. Just relax. You guys are going to see where I go to together with me. We're going to figure it out together. When it happens, you're going to see it on this channel. So no rush. Let us go step by step. I've not even graduated yet, so we would see. Everything is still in the works, because I can give you an answer right now, and honestly, who knows what will happen. If 2020 has taught me anything, it's that you can plan and your plans will just get ruined and everything will change. So I have made plans, but the plans are nothing until it has actually happened. So I don't want to come and say one thing now, and before you know, something else happened. So whatever happens, we're going to experience it together on this channel. So make sure you subscribe. Okay, I have come to the end of this Q&A. Thank you so much for sending in your questions, and remember that, you know, from now henceforth my videos are going to be different. So please, I encourage you guys to stick around. I'm going to try to make the videos as fun and as exciting as I can. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.